Hello, my friend, Dr. Ken Berry here, family physician with over 22 years of clinical experience. Today, we're going to be talking about the question that's on everybody's mind. Can you get scurvy if you eat a carnivore diet? Now, here is an article from healthdigest.com, which literally millions of people get their nutrition advice from. And I want to point out a typical strategy that this kind of website uses. They ask a leading question. Can the carnivore diet give you scurvy? Oh God, this sounds bad, right? But then they proceed in this article to not answer the question. And so I'm going to actually answer this question for you today. We're going to go through this article and then I'm going to show you what the symptoms of scurvy actually are and help you understand why eating a carnivore diet is not ever going to increase your risk of developing scurvy, which is a quite serious condition. So, healthdigest.com, can the carnivore diet give you scurvy? Our nutritionist explains. And so the carnivore diet's becoming very popular. That's why Health Digest is writing articles about it. They know they're going to get lots of clicks. They give just a very small or a paragraph about what scurvy is, what causes it, what are the symptoms. They have a nutritionist here who I actually looked up, and she advocates for a plant-based diet. She does advocate for lower added sugar, but not zero added sugar. And so this article goes into quite a bit of detail. Her name, she's a registered dietitian nutritionist, Miss Kulab. And she says that she doesn't answer the question. This whole entire article, she never gives a yes or no. They do talk about how the carnivore diet can potentially lead to scurvy because it completely excludes fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are the primary source of vitamin C. But what she didn't bother to research before she wrote this article is that if you're eating a diet that's very, very low in sugar, which by definition a carnivore diet is, you need much less vitamin C in your diet because vitamin C and glucose kind of compete to get inside your cells. And so if you're eating a high sugar diet, then you definitely need to focus on getting lots of vitamin C, maybe even take a vitamin C supplement. But if you're eating a diet that's essentially zero in sugar, like the carnivore diet is, then you're going to get enough vitamin C in your diet and you're not going to develop scurvy. So let's go over here to Cleveland Clinic, who I disagree with on many things, but they do get the signs and symptoms of scurvy right. Scurvy symptoms may start to develop within a few months of not getting enough vitamin C in your diet. The first symptoms may include general weakness, fatigue, irritability, and joint pain. This is true. And the problem is we have this huge cohort of people all around the world who are now eating a carnivore diet, and they're giving us their feedback. They're saying, hey, you see the Instagram shorts, you see the YouTube videos. Hey, I'm going to try carnivore. Here I am, carnivore day 10. Here I am, carnivore day 30. Here I am, 90 days into carnivore. And all of them report either their energy stays the same or it gets better. So there's literally no fatigue. Their irritability. How many thousands of reports have we gotten back from people on a carnivore diet who say, man, my irritability, my anxiety, my depression is so much better? And then joint pain. How many thousands of reports have we gotten back from people saying, man, on this carnivore diet, my joint pain is so much better? So what we're not seeing from this large cohort of carnivores, and we're not asking them about some weird esoteric symptom that they can't pronounce the name to. What they're reporting is my energy's better, my irritability's better, my joint pain is better, not worse. So they're not developing any of this. And so left untreated, Cleveland Clinic goes on to say, anemia or scurvy is going to eventually lead to anemia. Yes, that's true. But what we see is people on a carnivore diet, their blood count, their hemoglobin, their hematocrit, their RBC count invariably rises. It doesn't go down. Swollen, bleeding gums. Yes, this is definitely a sign that you're developing scurvy. But the thousands of people out there eating carnivore report my bleeding gums, my irritated gums, my swollen gums not got worse, they got better on a carnivore diet. Loosened teeth that may fall out. Yes, that's true. Bleeding under your skin, skin hemorrhages. This is one of the very earliest signs that you're developing scurvy. Nobody's reporting this on carnivore. We don't know for sure how many people are on the carnivore diet right now, but we know that there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, easily bruised skin, rough, scaly skin, swollen legs. Again, all the people reporting back on social media after they're eating carnivore for a month, 2 months, 3 months, in many cases, years of eating nothing but meat and eggs, they don't bruise as easy. Their skin is much younger looking. The wrinkles are finer. They don't have any rough, scaly skin. In many cases, people with eczema and psoriasis, super scaly skin, it gets drastically better. Swollen legs, edema. This always gets better with a carnivore diet. It never gets worse. This is what I was taught in medical school, is that opening of previously healed or healing wounds or new wounds that won't heal. Now, we're getting a very strong signal from the tens of thousands of people that are trying a carnivore diet, and it is this. Used to, when I got a cut or a scratch or an abrasion, it took weeks for that to heal. But since I've been on carnivore, abrasions, scratches, these things get better in just a matter of days. Nisha and I were in Las Vegas recently. We went to a conference there, and she fell and got a deep, deep abrasion on her right ankle. It's been 7 days, and it's literally completely healed. Okay, the scab has already fallen off. This thing is 95% healed in 7 or 8 days. And so if people on a carnivore diet were at increased risk, and our dietitian should have done her research before she agreed to do this article. When they reached out to her, this is how it happens. They send you an email and say, hey, we're doing an article about the carnivore diet. Would you care if we interview you? Then you email back, yes, of course. Now, what I do when I get an article request like that is I'm like, okay, do I feel stone cold solid in my knowledge about that? If not, I'm going to do some research. I'm going to look a few things up. I'm going to verify some facts. She obviously did not do this here. Even though the website that she was doing the interview for is going to be read by millions of people, she left that question kind of dangling, like, maybe, we don't know. But she ignored to do any research in the carnivore community, where there's literally tens of thousands of people saying my wounds heal faster, my inflamed gums are better, my mood is better. So again, you get this mixed message, and this is exactly the playbook that big tobacco used to use as to whether smoking is good for you, bad for you. They're like, well, we don't know. This other research over here says we don't know. The concept's very muddy. We just don't know. Well, I'm here to tell you that definitively, yes, we do know. The signal coming back from tens of thousands of people eating a carnivore diet show that wounds heal very quickly, edema goes away, rough, scaly skin gets better, easily bruised skin, it becomes less easily bruised. Gum health improves drastically. There is no irritability. They used to have more pain when they move. Now on a carnivore diet, they have less pain when they move. So the carnivore diet definitively will not give you scurvy or increase your risk of developing scurvy. This is misinformation, in my opinion, designed to purposefully mislead you and make you go, well, I don't know. I was thinking about trying carnivore, but scurvy? I don't know. I don't think I want that. I don't want to take a chance. I'm answering your question very clearly. A carnivore diet will not increase your risk of developing scurvy. Hope this answer helped. This is the kind of answers we're giving every day inside of our private community. If you're in a family or a friend situation where nobody supports a ketogenic or a carnivore diet, then consider joining our community. We have thousands of people in there who are on the same journey you are, trying to improve their health, trying to reclaim their health. We'll be looking for you inside the community. Thank you. This is Dr. Barry. See you next time.